Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Suzanne. I'm super excited to bring you this subject today, which is beyond the physical. How to discern the spirits operating in humans, whether godly or evil people. Let's start with the evil people. The Lord showed me 4 different representations and they are in order. Okay, the first representation is the horse and the rider. This representation is the one that shoots evil arrows and sends spells, okay, against children of God, of course. The second representation is the dragon. The dragon is the one that steals the crowns, the stars, the scepters, the rods, and all those things God has given us to rule. The third representation is the serpent. The serpent releases venom. It's the toxic people around you. What do? They belittle you. They instill low self-esteem. They criticize you all the time. They correct you excessively. They insult. They humiliate you. They are petty, they slander, they backstab, they lie, they make false representations of your actions or your character, they do character assassination, they gossip, they spread rumors, they disrespect you, they cause public humiliation, mockery, they plot against you, and they gang up to attack you even more. The fourth representation of evil people is the scorpion. The scorpion stings and releases toxins. Usually what do those toxins do? They paralyze you. They weaken you. They slow your progress. They block your achievement. They close your doors. They take you out of position. They take away your promotions. They keep you out of important events and conversations. They take away your reward. They betray you and they sell you to your enemies, just like Judas Iscariot did with Jesus. The Bible tells us in Luke 10:19 that we have been given power to trample upon serpents and scorpions. It's not literally serpents and scorpions in the physical, it's in the spiritual. And as I was digging and asking the Lord, He gave me all these characteristics. You know, depending on who is around you, they usually have all those characteristics. But the subtlety here is that they gang up. They bring more people with the same characteristic or different characteristics. Some people around you are the horses and riders. Some are the dragons. Some are the serpents. Some are the scorpions. That's the reason why when you are in a toxic environment, you have the feeling that you are being drained. You have the feeling that you are dying little by little. It's because all of them people around you are doing different things. And you don't even understand. You don't even know what is going on behind the scenes because you didn't have the discernment. But make no mistake, the same person can also have all these 4 characteristics. It just depends on what they decide to use against you at a particular time. Okay, they use demons a lot. This is the go-to. They send them on assignment to steal, to kill, and to destroy. They do not hesitate. And that's why sometimes you keep praying and you don't see results, because the weapons of your warfare are not carnal. You're not fighting against flesh and blood. You're fighting against all those principalities, powers, wickedness in high places, all those things. That's what you are fighting and you just don't know. But they are represented in the people around you. The evil people around you that you're not able to discern. They are the one bringing this fight to you. And what is their character? They always sow in the flesh. They have sexual vices. They seek revenge by spiritual means Meaning they use the demons all the time. They send you arrows, spells, all kinds of stuff. They are wolves in sheep clothing. They are fake friends, and they are dividers. If you find yourself in a cycle where there's always some groups of people who try to divide and bring contention, know that you are in an evil cycle. Begin to pay attention to discern who is helping them. Sometimes they are nice to you, they're smiling, but they are killing you behind the scene. Okay. Now, what are the characteristics of godly people? They also have 4 different representations. Take note of this. And it's in order. The first representation is the ego, which is the seer and the discernment capability. Because God will always give you dreams to help you detect red flags around you. The second characteristic of godly people is the lion, to overcome evil attacks. But you will always feel that you are the target of plots. You always criticize a lot. And you always in contention. Like you are in your corner, but people are after you. It's because you are a lion of Judah. That's the reason. Maybe you don't know yet. But this is the reason why they are coming against you. You have something very royal they are attempting to take. The third representation is a justice man, which is released through the word of God, by prayers and by decrees. That's how you fight them. Because God really fights your battles. But you have in you this justice man with the sword in your mouth, the sword in your hand, double-edged sword, where you can release the word of God and begin to fight back. Okay? And the fourth representation is a representation of a fish. And the Lord made me to understand that the fish is a door. The fish is open door. Godly people are open doors for others. They are helpers. They do good. They are compassionate. And they're very careful not to block others. Which is not the case for evil people. Evil people come in your life to block you. They want to make sure that you don't achieve your destiny. Okay. Now, what is the character of godly people? The Lord told me is their faith in God. And the illustration of that was the woman with the issue of blood for 12 years. She had faith in her that if she would just touch anything around Jesus, she will be healed. That's who those people are. We walk by faith and not by sight.